Pride Daily.
Hi there, I'm Kev McGraw, continuing our third A to Z of LGBTQ+. Coming up, formerly the most homophobic town in Australia. First though, Q is for Poland's QueerMuzeum, which is celebrating its first birthday. It's in central Warsaw, full of artefacts dating back to the 16th century, reflecting the country's LGBTQ+ history. They include the likes of letters, photos and activist leaflets, plus a plaque commemorating queer victims of World War II. Jakub Gawkowski is on the museum's advisory board.
It is a story of oppression, it is a story of different homophobic systems, political system, religious system, but it is also a story of how queer communities were and are resilient. It is a story of getting our own voice, it is a story of becoming visible, and it is a story that continues to this day.
Thanks to TVP World. Quite a thing to have the museum in Poland, the worst country in Europe for queer rights. It draws on the archive of Lambda Warsaw, Poland's oldest LGBTQ+ organisation.
Pride Daily.
R is for singer Chappell Roan, who confirmed she's a lesbian during a gig in America last year. The 27-year-old's anthem, Pink Pony Club, was written straight after she went to a gay club for the first time. It's all about freedom, acceptance and self-discovery. Chappell's also a drag queen and has drag artists perform at her concerts.
Pride Daily.
S is for the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. The San Francisco activist group's been around for 4 decades, fighting for queer rights and doing charity work whilst dressed up as nuns. In the 1980s, they were putting sexual health information out there to help queer people protect themselves against AIDS. They've got branches all over the world, including the London House of Common Sluts.
Pride Daily.
T is for the world's first out transgender government minister, Audrey Tang. The 44-year-old joined Taiwan's executive back in 2016, ultimately looking after digital affairs, having previously been a hacker. Audrey's now a cyber ambassador at large. She learned to code at the age of just 8 and left school 6 years later to set up an IT business.
Pride Daily.
And U is for Ulverstone, once known as the most homophobic town in Australia. It was infamous during the 80s and 90s for anti-gay demos and hate speech by prominent people there, plus the council fought hard against the decriminalisation of homosexuality. Things are much improved since, though, with a rainbow flag flown at the town hall and the Ulverstone Bridge lit in rainbow colours. Oh, and the Lonely Planet travel guide no longer tells queer tourists to avoid the place. Get in touch on our socials, we're at Pride Daily Pod. That's your lot. We'll wrap up our A to Z of LGBTQ+ on Monday.